Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Films for Another in movie theaters shenanigans. For us, is May the 4th, which means we are watching a classic movie in the cinema, in this case, Phantom Menace, which is a first for me since I was too young to see stuff in the cinema. My parents were moviegoers like that, and it'd be nice to get the taste of the sequel trilogy out of my mouth. We're gonna watch it today. You on May the 4th be with you. You guys will see it on Return of the 5th, or Revenge of the 6th. Why is that not a thing? I've never understood it. I've been saying it since I was a kid. Anyway, I hope you guys make the effort to go watch this movie. I guess we'll give you our re-opinions afterwards. Because they're like...
Let's go!
I love Stockbreak.
Oh my god, now that's a menace of a phantom.
Impossible! Nothing can get through our shields.
All right, David, what do you think of Star Wars seeing it for the first time in a cinema?
It's like I was there the first time. Wait, shit, this is the first time. I liked it. It was good. It's a classic. The lines are there, the memes are there, the fun parts are there, the not so fun parts are there. It's great.
Well, the jokes weren't there in the first place. I mean, it's just
That's
hindsight.
right, but that's the thing. You can't unsee it for the first time. I can never not see it again for the first time unless I get amnesia, and then maybe. But then, this is a rewatch. This is a review. First time in a theater, and that's been great. And I still like it and love it for all the good and bad reasons altogether. And it's a fun time. I had a good time, and I look forward for them releasing 2 and 3 in the coming years, so I can watch.
Did it help having this?
I mean, it could have had more.
Oh my god, like, what an experience. I mean, it's so much fun. Like, it's been so long since I saw this film. I, of course, grew up with the prequels. They were my, the films that were coming out during my generation of Star Wars, I grew up with the original trilogy, seeing them through reruns. I grew up with the prequels, sort of as they were coming out. So I grew up with this film. So seeing it now on the big screen, it was extremely nostalgic. And I will say, oh my god, they turned the lights on. When I was much younger, I loved the Phantom Menace. Growing up, getting a little older, seeing more of what the internet thought of the movie, I started seeing some of the faults, and I started thinking, oh well, this movie isn't that good. But now rewatching it now that I'm older and having sat on it for so long, and generally becoming a much more positive person the older I've gotten, when I've gotten out of my edgy teenage years, making more films myself and just seeing the love and care and passion that is put into this film, I had a wonderful experience. I saw the film in a new light, and Phantom Menace is a really good film. I really do like it. It's obviously not perfect. It has a lot of issues that has been pointed out for years now, but for the most part, I had a great time. I really like this film for what it does. It's different. It does its own thing. George Lucas did what he wanted to do. It's good stuff.
Thank you. All right, so what do you think of the Acolyte preview?
Okay, so to explain what it was a fight scene between Carrie-Anne Moss and I am a bad person.
Amanda Stenberg.
Thank you, Jesus. I was like, wait a minute, I know, but I don't know. Really cool to see a lot of wire work in Star Wars. It feels like a no-dur, especially with the Kung Fu and Japanese and Western, all the influences, that's been there too, and it's kind of interesting. It's never really been that prominent, or not that I can really think to myself of, and it's like, wow, you blend so well together. Like when I saw it, I went, yeah, perfect. And seeing Carrie-Anne Moss, obviously I've done so much Matrix and those kind of fights and stuff, I'm like, yeah, that kind of whole idea of a Jedi fits so well to that like aspect of training and physical do. It feels natural in from all of that regard and perspective. So like, from what I've seen, like if the Acolyte does nothing but just give me an entertaining fight scene, to be fair, that's what edgy like 20-year-old David thought about the Phantom Menace. Like the one thing good about it was like cool fight scene at the end. So if this show can just give me like at least a couple of cool fight scenes, which as we have know from the actors is like the one thing we try to do is beat the prequels at a fight scene. I'm like, you know what? If you can give me that much, I can be happy. Genuinely. I'm not holding my breath for anything. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see what's up. But if it can at least give that much, then at least it gave something, and that's not nothing. That's my review of the preview of the Acolyte fight scene.
Thank you.
Got to see in Phantom Menace re-release 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
The Phantom Menace, more like the Phantom Presence. Hello there.